Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. So, I wanted to introduce you to a series I'm currently working on. It is turning Sailor Scouts or Sailor Senshis into elves. Growing up, I loved Sailor Moon and I also loved elves, anything fantasy related, like fairies, elves, dragons, etc. And here we have the first one I changed, which was Sailor Moon. And if you see, I pretty much kept her similar to her normal features. I did change her hair though. I didn't really think the meatball head, meatball buns really fit her as an elf. I added elf ears, which is something I've become obsessed with. If I can add elf ears to anything, I will, and I have. And here I'm just coloring her in. I did keep the coloring pretty simple for this series. I didn't want it to be a intense painting. I just wanted it to be fun, which it did turn out to be. After Sailor Moon, I did do two others for the beginning of this series. I'm still currently working on the remaining Sailor Scouts. If you have any suggestions about which ones I should do next, just leave them in the comments and I'll get to it. And yeah, this drawing was actually pretty simple. I didn't really do too much out of the ordinary. And the next one is Sailor Mercury. This one was a lot of fun. If you notice, I did go through a bit of changes with the pose. I wanted to keep like a flowy, natural look as if we just caught her, staring into space while the wind was blowing through her hair. I am not at the skill level where I can put down on paper what is going on in my mind, but that's okay. I'm working on it and I'll get there one day. If you see here, I originally had her in a cape, but then I thought, I don't see Amy wearing capes. And she never did in the show or the anime, in the manga. So I brought her back to her original outfit. I did keep her futuristic glasses. If you remember, she used to have these cool specs that could like find out where enemies are or figure out energy levels of things. Towards the middle of her bodice, I did put a gem, which is the only one I've done given a gem so far. She's the only one that I've given a gem so far. I didn't give one to Sailor Moon or the following one. But I think the thing I had the most fun with this piece, besides the glasses, was the hair. I changed her hair. I made it a bit longer and kind of wavy-ish curly. I would say she's like a 3A type curl situation going on. And her outfit came out pretty cute. Towards the end, I did change her proportions because I felt like her head was a little too big for her body. But yeah, I think overall I really like this one. The next one is Sailor Jupiter. This one came out, I think, the best out of the three. However, I still have a preference for Sailor Mercury for some reason. You'll see me struggle through different poses. So originally, I wanted her to have this look of her bringing her hair up to a messy ponytail, but again, I just couldn't get the pose right. I couldn't get the arms right or the body composition right where it would make sense or where it would look natural. So I decided to bring her arms behind her and bring her hair flowing above her. Even though this, is not as cool looking or as intricate as the previous thought, I think it still works out in the end. It did keep the coloring pretty simple. And I think the swooping of the hair balanced her pose out as well. The main thing with these two is I want to keep a sense of flow, a sense of like movement without making it seem like it was too contrived, or it doesn't make sense. Well, I do hope you guys enjoyed it. This was pretty much fun. And let me know if you have any ideas of which Sailor Scouts I should do next, or if there's another fandom you'd like me to turn into elves. I love putting elf ears on things. It just makes things so much cooler, so much cuter. And if you want to see more of my art, you can check me out at Instagram. My handle is at Mrs. Gilbert Draws. Thank you so much for making it to the end and have a great day. Bye!